I've always been fascinated by the power of transmutation and the art that challenges societal norms and provoke thought. My exhibition, Red Astral, debuted in Amsterdam 2024, was a truly transformative experience for me, not only by embodying the divine feminine through healing and in a bold and unapologetic exploration of the female body, menstruation, religion, culture, psychology, and philosophy, but of course overall spirituality. Words pass by. The only thing that exists are the works of human genius. This is the explanation of my love for art. In Red Astral, we can see the only thing that makes us better humans. Historically, menstruation has been shrouded in stigma and taboo. It's not my case. My father raised me and explained all the context biologically and medically speaking. Yet, ancient civilizations like Nahua and Maya revered the menstrual cycle as a sacred and powerful aspect of the womanhood, and males used to bleed their genitalia in order to honor menstruation. Still, Christianity and Catholicism, two religions that I also practice, had these radical beliefs about the evil in the blood, but also the sacrifice, which is interesting for me. The reborn and the holiness of the blood. Females bleed as nature and also as biological sacrifice through miscarriage or childbirth, two topics often misunderstood. Also, males bleed for the woman they love, they bleed for their country, their church of their beliefs, and sacrifice themselves as Christ did for the humanity. Now, I believe this ultra-modern society forgets obligations and accountability is a lack. Blood in my work is not only the medium, but the message through ancestry and holiness. In more recent times, artists like Frida Kahlo, an inspiration of mine, Ana Mendieta, both Mexicans, and Carolee Schumann have explored the themes of blood, body, and identity in their work. The roots of menstrual art can be tracked back to the feminist art movement back in the 1970s. Artists like Judy Chicago, with her iconic work Red Flag, began incorporating menstrual imagery into their art, challenging traditional notions of femininity and beauty. However, it wasn't until the early 2000s that menstrual art gained widespread recognition with the emergence of the menstrual movement, led by Vanessa where blood was also the message itself. Leading the Metaphysical Abstract Menstrual Art movement in Red Astral is an exhibition that takes inspiration from this historical and cultural context, yet being the first time registered a female artist working in blood in a metaphysical and abstract style. My work is a fusion of the ancient and the contemporary, the sacred and the profane. By using menstrual blood as primary medium, I challenge traditional notions of beauty, paganism, holiness, and purity, redefining them in a way that celebrates the female strength and its cyclical nature. The use of blood in my art is not merely a shock of tactic. It's a profound statement about life, death, and regeneration. Blood, a symbol of both creation and destruction, is a potent metaphor for the cycle nature of the existence. Still, is an artwork that invites males and females to bleed consciously, to heal womb, childbirth, abortion, rape, miscarriage, betrayals, violence toward women, and loss of a wife or a daughter. Elements like wood, glass, flowers, acrylic, oil paint, varnish, nails, and cordon are visible in my artwork. Feminine power in my work reclaims the power and agency of women, particularly in a world that often seeks to diminish them. I explore the spiritual dimensions of womanhood, drawing inspiration from ancient traditions and personal experiences. My art celebrates the diversity of female body, but raising the voice of feminine females, appreciating the fact of menstruation itself, and challenge the unrealistic beauty standards and the negation of the feminine nature. Menstrual art has a profound impact on society. I don't wish to normalize menstruation, but understanding the importance of it, the care and the celibacy that comes with fertility, in a responsibility and in accountability for male and females. It has helped to challenge traditional gender roles and stereotypes. I don't propose to make a workshop or a trend about painting with blood openly, but it's more as an exercise where females and their partners can experience the belonging and appreciation. I don't propose to make a workshop of a trend about painting with blood openly, but more, I don't propose to make a workshop of a trend about painting with blood in public spaces of openly, but more as an exercise where females and their partners can experience the belonging and appreciation of this process of bleeding. I noticed that photographers and other artists and viewers alike have found a sense of belonging in the menstrual art movement. I appreciate that deeply. Menstrual art has inspired conversations in fields such as education, healthcare, and social justice, and that is fair. Many ancient cultures had rituals and art forms associated with menstruation, often viewing in a sacred and powerful time, such as Celtics of African cultures. Religion influences, I also explore how different religions have viewed menstruation and how these beliefs have influenced cultural attitudes toward menstruation. I would like to discuss further as well how menstrual art fits in a broader feminist art movements, such as body art and performance art. I like to highlight other contemporary artists such as Diana Mendoza and Jasmine Alice Carter. Yet, I feel a deep connection to the collective in my work. I believe if one gets free, we all get free. Freedom is underrated. My openness, bold and uncompromising approach resonated with the healing process of my feminine wounds such as sexual violence, gender mistreatment, rape, and to transform it into something to celebrate and to honor. I am alive, and I am making a proposal of redemption, healing the masculine, whilst we feminines, we honor ourselves through respect, accountability, and don't accepting less from anyone. Red Astral is a powerful testament to the transformative power of art. It is a call to embrace our individuality, challenge societal norms, and honor the sacredness of the female body. Menstrual art is more than just a form of expression. In the art movement, I propose to honor my ancestry, and I thank male and females for everything they went through in order to create me. I honor Aztec and Mayan beliefs, and I compare and embrace my Catholic Christian education, whilst concepts such as syncretism, hermetism, and including the possibility of making legal the polyandry in a deep understanding of the feminine necessities became art as a powerful tool for societal change. The invitation is indeed to practice healing, and for be guide for artists that want to experiment, but also for persons that want to heal collectively, and honor their be guide for artists that want to experiment, but also for persons that want to heal collectively, and honor their blood for the creation of Red Astral Quetzal. I made a lecture about this, where 33 persons' bloods are needed to recover and redeem our sins in an open yet responsible form of society. By challenging taboos and celebrating the female body, it has the potential to create a more equitable and inclusive world by respecting and honoring the female. I encourage you more to learn about menstrual art and support the artists who are working to break down barriers and to promote topics such as respect and body positivity. Let's continue the conversation and work together to create a world where menstruation is also honored and celebrated.